my ascending beings, those of you who are in ascension mode and you can feel it and you know that you're feeling these energies and you're so aware that you're ascending in so many ways. I'll tell you something that I'm channeling right now and that I feel like you guys need to know for yourselves. So in this moment, hello, you guys, love and light to you. In this moment, if you are feeling just a lot of energy, and we could put it as a lot of energy. Thank you. We could put it as a lot of energy. We could put it as, so when you're in the process of about to level up to the next level, right? Hello, everybody. So if you're feeling you're in a process right now, if you're feeling like you're like, okay, so when you're in the process of going to the next level of whatever, thank you for the badges. I appreciate you, Lemonade. When you're in the process of the next level, you're getting to the next level, you're ascending right now. And you are ascending. And I will tell you right now, if you're feeling this feeling of like, what's going on right now? I don't know what to do next. I'm kind of like contemplating on what to do next. And you feel like you have to get something done. You feel like something needs to be done. Like right now, you just feel like a pressure, kind of like, I know I could do something, and you're waiting for something and you're waiting for a blessing to come in from the universe and all of these things. And you have all of these signs and these pinpoints trying to like lead you in the way, but you're kind of tired and you're kind of like sitting back going, I don't know what to do right now. Just please leave me alone. I'm going to tell you something. If you're feeling like that and you're feeling confused and you don't know what's going on, this is the levels that you're going through, because the next stage, it's going to bring you to a new wave, a new you, the challenges that you're experiencing at this moment. The challenges, whatever challenges they may be, whether it be emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, whatever challenges you're experiencing right now, even if it feels super heavy and you feel like it's not going to get cleared and it's not going to go away, I can tell you right now, every time I go through levels of ascension, in the process of going through these levels of ascension, I usually feel very, especially when a new moon and a full moon, because I have told you guys several times before, when a new moon and a full moon comes up, and people could think I'm crazy as much as they want, they definitely send out a lot of frequencies. A lot of negative energies come in, demons and monsters, right? They get sent in to make you feel confused. And look at that. I'm saying confused, and I'm reading. I've been feeling a little mentally drained and confused. You're not the only one. Look at me right here. I'm the person who knows exactly what's going on, and there's moments that I have, but I catch myself and I go, oh, I feel confused right now. I don't know what to do. Oh, leave me alone. I'm confused. But then I kind of like have to snap myself back up and go, hey, you know what? Get it together. Because remember, during the new moon and the full moon and all that, they're definitely sending out these frequencies and these vibrations that are emitting frequencies to you right now that are trying to bring your vibrations down. And because your vibrations are so high, and it's the higher your vibrations are, the more those frequencies are being sent over to you. And you cannot get mad at this fact. You can't be like angry, like fuck that, like they can't be sending me negative frequencies. Actually, when that happens, it means that you are leveling up. You have to see this as a blessing, right? And all that you do in life, remember that everything, yes, spiritual warfare is how you could explain it. Hi, Sabina. And everything that you do, you have to remember, nothing is a curse, everything's a blessing. If you try to see it that way, like for instance, when I go through these moments, like I'm going through these past week, God, I'm tired, I'm annoyed, I'm frustrated, I don't know, and I'm bored, and I fucking don't know what to do with myself, and I want to get up, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I'm like, no, I don't feel like doing it right now, but in the middle of it, I got to get up, and I clean, and I do something to clear the energy, and I ground, and I sage, and I go outside, and I cleanse my spirit, I cleanse my car, I cleanse my home, I did all the laundry, I organized everything. It's the little things, right, that you're going to do that's going to make you feel better right now. But I'm going to tell you something. Look, you're leveling up, baby. You are leveling up. So if you feel completely like you're being attacked right now in every multiple dimension, you are leveling up. I know this because in my astral dream state, I've been traveling on my astrals heavily, just everywhere, just seeing things that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? A lot of omens have been shown to me. Pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your dreams, because this is your spirit guides teaching you and showing you the way. For instance, this week, black horse, black bat, black shoes. The 3 things I won't forget in my dreams that I saw in 3 different dreams 3 times in a row. And they all mean a death and a rebirth, a spiritual death and a rebirth. Now, when you're going through a death and a rebirth, remember, you feel like you're dying, right? It's a death and a rebirth. So for a week or 2, this is the ascension process. This is the level of ascension process. And we have to remind ourselves every single day, oh, I know, it feels like death. You feel tired. You don't want to get up. You're maybe eating unhealthy, maybe doing things that are just like unhealthy, and you're like not yourself, you know what I'm saying? But you're like cleansing at the same time, and you don't even recognize it. You don't even realize that the darkness that you're going through is shedding light into your life. The darkness that you go through sheds light into your life always, every single time. So as dark as it might seem at that moment, and you're thinking, oh, this shit sucks. This is fucking the worst. I can't deal with this. This is fucking horrible. Remembering that the darkness that you're experiencing, the shadow self that you're experiencing, the things that you're seeing, you're feeling, especially if you are very highly sensitive, knowing or unknowingly, if you don't know you're highly sensitive, you don't know you're highly in tune and highly aware, all of these dark energies that you're feeling within you, around you. And it's not to say these are demons and scared, but we could attribute it to demons and monsters, right? But it's our own demons, our own monsters that are shedding, and they're clearing and they're leaving you. And so in order for you to get to the light, you sort of have to go through the darkness again and again and again. And finally, there's that tipping point where your whole body, your spirit, your aura says, that's it. I don't want this anymore. And so you go through the death and the rebirth process, not even knowing, because your spirit guides are assisting you. I see hands all around us, and they're holding us like this, and they're cleaning our aura out. And they're saying, look, we see you. We know what you want. We know who you are. We hear you. And we're assisting you now in that process. But before we assist you to get to that, I'm getting pressure in the crown chakra right now. Before we get you to that next level, you have to sort of experience this darkness a little bit. The darkness brings you to the light. You have to understand that. Don't get mad at the darkness. Don't get mad at your shadow self. Don't even get mad at yourself for experiencing things and seeing things and going, you know what? I don't understand why. Why is it so like this? Why? Don't question and get angry about it. What you want to do is observe. Just be an observer. Be an observer. When the thoughts start pouring in, just listen and be an observer. Don't allow those thoughts to become your own, because remember, as you are connected to the universal mind, again, the universal mind, the cosmic spider web, because you are all connected to the universal mind, which is why we are all psychics, we are all mediums, we are all in tune, we are all aware, we are all empaths, telepathic communicators. You all have telepathy and you don't even know it. You're sitting across the room from somebody, and so all of a sudden a thought breaks into your mind and you're wondering where that thought's coming. It could be coming from the person sitting across the room from you. Just pay attention, be aware of your thoughts, but don't deny nor accept those thoughts. When you deny them, when you deny the thoughts and you accept them, you're making it your own, right? Because you're denying it. That's not my thoughts. Or you're saying that's my thoughts. So you're making it your own, or you're denying it. So yeah, state, dream state, astral travel state. Yeah, and in the astrals, you guys, we go through different processes in the astral dreams. You could call them dreams. I call it astral traveling, because there's not a time or a moment that I go to sleep that I'm not traveling somewhere and seeing something, or I'm either experiencing another life that I either lived or I'm living at the present moment, or I'm just being shown things by my spirit guides, things that I need to see clear, omens and messages and things that I need to know, that I need to be aware of, right? So you have to understand always, constantly, that if you can't separate the fact to know that your thoughts, just because you have a bunch of thoughts coming in, does not mean that they're your own always, right? And even if they are, just don't deny them nor accept them. Then this way, you don't have to become responsible for every thought, and the universe does not accept it as your own. When you put a feeling behind that thought, You are conversing with the universe, the feeling of it. Manifesting, and you can manifest positive and negative, okay? You can negative and positive, okay? No, IG Booklet. You could manifest positive and negative energies. It's all about the feeling behind it, right? So when people say when you're manifesting something, the way that you make it a reality is by feeling it, right? What is the feeling? I believe you, IG. The dream state is wild right now. A lot of spiritual energy is trying to communicate and contact us in multiple ways. You can manifest anything through feeling, right? So if I'm sitting here, right, in my room, just laying here watching TV, whatever, and I'm feeling bored, right? Boredom can easily be mistaken for depression. Some people could think being bored means they're depressed, or they think they could be sad because they have nothing to do and they're bored and they have no way to entertain their mind. So they're sitting there bored, and they could confuse that for depression or sadness. So you have to say to yourself, I'm just resting right now. I'm relaxing. I'm not depressed. I'm not bored. I'm not bugging out. Everything's fine. You have to discern those two energies from each other, because it really can turn easily into, oh, I'm bored right now, so now I'm going to start thinking negative, and life sucks, and I have no friends, and nobody loves me, and things suck, and I hate everyone, and everyone hates me. And when you're sitting in your home right now, and you're sitting there, just tell yourself, I'm resting. I am resting. I'm focusing on resting right now. There's a reason why your body gets tired. See, people want to say, there's the difference. You got lazy people who just don't want to do shit, whatever. And I'm not even judging them, but, that's the difference between a person who just knows they can do anything, but they don't want to. But then you have people that do a lot. And then whether you do a lot, cleaning, taking care of kids, this, that. I believe you, sweetie. I believe you, IG. Yeah, it happens. So whether you want to believe this or not, sometimes your body is tired for a reason. It's telling you need to fall back and take a break from everyone, from everything, because you're constantly giving your energy, right? You give your energy to your children, your family, your laundry, your house, your bills, your job, constantly. So sometimes when your body is just it's not that you're lazy. You're not being lazy. I have to tell myself, I'm not lazy. I'm not a fucking lazy person, because I know that for a fact. I have nothing to do right now, and there's nothing to do, and I don't want to have to do anything. And I don't want to have to think, and I have to tell myself not to think, because I'm relaxing, I'm peaceful. I'm not lazy. When I have things to do, I get it done, right? But when I don't, I don't. And why I put pressure on myself to have to always be busy? That's the toxicity that humans follow along with. This is what humans are taught. If you're not doing anything, you're lazy. You have that video of Kim Kardashian. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to work. Look, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real life in the real world where we live, it ain't what you're living in. So let's really just discern the two realities from each other. This world is not as easy as people think it is. And the fact that you're making through it, you're getting through it, you have to give yourself a lot of credit, because a lot of people are not making it through this world. They're not able to survive. They're not able to feed their families, and they're not able to get through things. Legitimately, it's hard for a lot of people. It's hard for all of us, but a lot of us are able to work through the energy. See, and you have to give yourself credit for that and be grateful for all that you have. Even though you want to manifest the next thing, are you grateful for what you have now? Hi, boy mom. Thanks for following. Welcome. Even if you want to manifest the next thing, are you looking out the window? Are you looking around you in your home going, I'm really grateful for what I have, but I know that my reality is going to be changed. I'm going to shift it, and it's going to be even more conducive to what I see myself living in. Okay? Yeah, I'm glad that they are helping you, because you know what? I understand this feeling. See, in order for me to get out of my head, I have to sometimes get all the thoughts that are going on in my head. So if you're having a lot of thoughts and a lot of things are going on in your head, maybe you need to write them down. Maybe you need to tell someone. Maybe someone needs to hear what you're thinking, because maybe it'll help someone, right? Just what? Because I'm Flo, and I started this. Let me tell you guys something. Let me inspire you really, really quick. I started this journey, the spiritual journey, like somebody who never had followers, never was on TV, never did any of that. I started like a brand new person, right? The people that started following me for my spiritual stuff like that, I started that from scratch. In the beginning, I only had like 2 people that were like, oh, I'm feeling this. And it took me time to work my way through to show people I'm not playing around with this. I work on this very, very hard each and every day. I work on this. You could do the same thing. I'm not here to be your leader. I'm here to make other leaders. You see what I'm saying to you? I'm not here to be your leader. Nobody's here to be your leader. A leader, quote unquote, inspires other people to be leaders. They don't just sit back. They don't want their students to remain students. They're trying to turn those students into teachers. You see what I'm saying to you? Nobody here is supposed to be your mentor only. They're supposed to mentor you to become a mentor. You see what I'm saying to you? If you're watching someone and they're not teaching you to become a teacher, then you probably should stop watching that person, because they're just constantly keeping you like, listen to me. If without my advice, you don't know anything, I'm the one who's going to teach you, and that's it. You have to learn to be. Try to help me flow. Some days I feel like I'm giving up as a young mom. Let me tell you something, boy mom. Look, really quick, let me touch on this subject, okay? Yeah, I am doing another retreat. I actually was looking into Airbnb today, but I'm going to make sure that it's all like aligned, because I want to make sure it's done right. So let me tell you something, boy mom, about saying that you're a young mom and some days you want to give up. Let me enlighten you real quick. I got people that are 38 years old, 39 years old, that have like 4 or 5-year-old, 6-year-old daughters and sons that hit me up, calling me, talking about, yo, I don't understand. I don't know why I became a mom. I can't handle this. I don't think this was meant for me. I don't think I was supposed to be a mom. I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm going crazy. So being a parent is hard, whether you're a young mom or an old mom, whether you have 1 kid or 5 kids. And I'm going to tell you right now, it gets stressful to have children. And that's why I tell people every day, y'all need to stop having kids. Like, this shit is fucking going out of style, bitch. Because let me tell you, the main reason why so many people are fucked up out here is they all thought that having a child was going to fulfill their life in a way that they didn't think was fulfilled. But actually, having a child sometimes can make you feel more empty, because you recognize that you're not good enough and you're all good parents. Every single person is a good mother and a good father. I mean, not, obviously not every single one, but you know what I'm talking about. Generalizing the statement that we're all trying to just do our best, right? Like, I have a daughter. Do you think I play with her and hang out with her all day long? No, I play with her, hang out with her, give her kisses, cuddle, talk to her, listen to her. And then I'm chilling by myself in my room. She's chilling by herself on her phone, chilling in her room. It's not all lovey-dovey all the time, but I never argue and fight with my daughter. And let me tell you why. Because I let her be free and make her own choices. And guess what? She's very respectful because of it, because I'm not on top of her, all up her ass, trying to make her the perfect child like they try to make me growing up, or like people try to make you growing up. You got to be perfect in school. You got to do it. And guess what? I don't tell her what to do. And she's like, I'm going to be a lawyer when I get older. And I'm like, I let her be her own person. Nothing is all shits and giggles and unicorns and butterflies. When you have children, don't get it twisted. Every single day, somebody with kids calls me, goes, I cannot do this anymore. I even had somebody say to me the other day, this is not my purpose. Like, I didn't come here to be a mother. Don't feel bad about that. Liz, you're not a bad person for saying, oh my God, I don't think I'm supposed to be a mom. This is like not my purpose. That doesn't mean, are you throwing your kid out the window? Are you like giving them up for adoption? No, you have to understand stress is stress. And if you don't take time, find a way to take time to yourself. Whatever you got to do to take that time to yourself, find that way to do it. Because let me tell you, a lot of people are out here confused and wondering what their purpose is. And people say, well, your purpose is to be a mother. Is it though? That's not a purpose. You had a child. It is your duty, your responsibility now to take care of that child. A purpose is totally different. Your purpose, what fulfills you, what makes you understand that you are a person brought here on this earth. We all struggle with that. I struggle with this sometimes too. Look, I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I channel information. I can heal people with my hands. I can do music easily. I write music all the time in my head. I record music on my phone all day long. But something in me just can't seem to like just put the music out there. Like, it's just like, go put it out there. Because I'm like, oh, well, is this just something I like? Are they going to like it? And it's not about who likes it or not. It's That's just the way we all work. It's just the way human brains work. Like, I have all this talent, all this gift, but will people appreciate it if I put it out there? Is it worth me doing all that? Should I focus on this? Should I focus on that? Is this better? Is that more materialistically gaining financial? What is it? We all question ourselves. Everybody does. Every single person does. But I'm going to tell you right now, when you are getting the intuition and the intuitive nudge, like last night, I made my first meditation video. I did it a little ghetto style where I had like the music on the background and I was talking into the microphone and it sounded like disconnected. So now I'm trying to figure out how to put the music and the meditation all in one with my voice and do it. And let me tell you, practice makes perfect, right? You have to keep trying things, you have to keep trying. Yeah, and that's another thing. Chris says you never know how much your messages may inspire someone. Like, people, when I tell you stuff like this, you guys know why I'm telling you this, right? So you understand for yourself too. You the way I have people saying you inspired me. Oh my God, I passed my test because of you. And no, you did it because of you, but you just listened to a message that was sent to you through my mouth, right? I was the messenger, but you have to be the messenger too. People need your messages too. You have a story too. You know how they say like, you know how you watch somebody's life on TV and it looks all interesting and you're like, oh, their life is so interesting. Let me burst your bubble real quick. If I put a camera to your life would look interesting too. When something's on display, it becomes interesting and all of a sudden it's cool. Okay? If you're anybody's life can be on TV and it looks cool to people. You're on TV, you're automatically somebody special, right? Because TV makes you special. It doesn't. It just puts your life on display. But your life is on display every single day. You are living your own reality show. You're living your own talk show, your own documentary. It's your documentary. It's your reality show. It is deep. Yes, Young Flo. Like, yo, it is deep. Because it's the truth. What, you think because fucking these rappers are there, they're special because they're... No, they just made a song and everybody was like, oh my God, they heard it. And then now we think they're so cool. But really, you're just as cool. You just haven't been heard. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying to you? You just haven't been heard. That's all it is. That's all it is. So be heard. Be heard. Again, like I said, don't look at me because but you were Flo from Bad Girls Club. People knew who you were, so it was easier for you. Wrong, because I was Flo from Bad Girls Club. And today I changed to not Flo from Bad Girls Club, more like the Flo, the spiritual healer who went through some bullshit in my life after a show, and I had to go through pain and trauma and torture for me to get my fucking life back and to become the person I truly am. So really, I started from the beginning. You see, I like reinvented myself, but not as a fake reinvented myself. I restarted my life back to who I truly was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody, it's a transformation, and that's not hard. That's not easy to do, but it's also not hard to do if you stick with it. And I recognize something, and this message is for you. If you stick with it and you show people you're serious about what you're doing, in the beginning when I started this, I started with everybody being like, my family being like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, you're a medium. Okay, you're psychic. All right. Meanwhile, I've been a medium and psychic my whole life. I've been telling them that's going to happen. Don't do that. Don't do that. They just didn't notice it. But now, because I kept going on with it, and I kept, that takes a lot of shadow work, Young Flo. I went through the shadow of the shadows. You know what I mean? I went through, in the beginning, everybody like, this bitch, who the fuck does she think? All my cousins were hitting me up like, yo, what are you doing? Like, that you're gonna, that's evil. You're gonna go to hell. I was raised Muslim. Now, at first it was, don't do that because that's bad. At first it's this. You're always gonna get judged. But if you continue on with it and you show people, I'm not playing. This is what's gonna happen. And this is what I'm doing. And I'm gonna show you. You see what I'm saying? Is manipulation necessarily deception? Is manipulation necessarily deception? Well, manipulation is like an art form, I think, for people, because you have to be really fucking demoralized as a human being to manipulate others. For instance, when I was on drugs, I easily manipulated a lot of people, but that wasn't me. That was whoever that bitch was. You know what I'm saying? That bitch on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Today, Florina, This Flurry Nikaya will not manipulate somebody intentionally. And if I do it and I recognize that I'm doing it, it would not be, you know what I'm saying? I would not do it. It is deception. It is manipulation is deception. But then again, a lot of people allow that manipulation. So you have to be aware of that. Some people love to be, you know, that song, sweet dreams are made of these, do the mind to this. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. It's true. That's what the world we live in. You know, you got them sugar daddies that you be like, is this guy stupid? Like, does he not realize that Russian bitch is using him for his money? And he's like, I don't care. I love Ivanka and I'm going to meet her in Mexico and Ivanka never shows up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got, this world is full of people who want to be used, want to be abused, want to be lied to, and then there's people who don't want to be abused, don't want to be lied. It's just a mixture of everything. That's why we can't judge nobody. You can't judge nobody. You can't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's living their own reality. You can't be like, you're a piece of shit. Yeah. Everybody's living their own reality. Just because you don't agree with it, just step away from it. Step away from those disagreements that you have with people. Just step away from it. You don't gotta like somebody, but you don't have to be a part of it either. You know what I mean? So anyway, the point is, you're going through a huge ascension, okay? You're going through this huge ascension. So these challenges that you're experiencing right now, I promise you right now. Yes, exactly. These unconsciously, subconscious, conscious, interdimensional, convoluted universe. Let me add that on their IG bucket list. Unconsciously, subconsciously, conscious, interdimensional, convoluted universe. The convoluted universe. I mean, watch Dolores Cannon, the convoluted universe. Okay. Any advice for the week? Okay, so for this week, I really would suggest, obviously, we got the new moon. That means the full moon is coming up. You know, think about the full moon. It affects, if the moon is too close to the earth, it creates what? Tidal waves, it creates tsunamis, right? So just think about it as the moon expands its energy. And I always say when the moon starts filling up, I always see crazy bright lights in the sky, things coming in and out of it. Just clear your energy and ground, clear your energy and ground, clear your energy and ground. I was watching this movie called Bliss on Netflix. You guys maybe should watch it. It's about, she is an alternate reality, and it's, it's called Bliss, and you need to watch it. I've seen it like 3 times because I really want to watch it. And she's like in a simulated reality with Owen Wilson, and it's Salma Hayek with Owen Wilson, and it's called Bliss, and you need to watch it. And there's also that show on Netflix. It's called it's what was it called? It's with they're like living in 2 different dimensions. Like your body could live in a simulated reality, and if you choose to upload, it's called Upload. I like to watch these things because I feel like people that are doing these movies and these things, it's actually coming from people who've either experienced it or have had downloads about it, right? So I'm just telling you, for this week, again, if you're feeling challenged and you're feeling stuck and you're feeling confused, just relax. Let your brain do the unfucking. Let your, like Avatar, exactly. Upload is like Avatar, exactly. Let your brain this week really do some declogging, right? Deconfusions, like, I don't know the words. I'm just going to make up my own words from now on. I really don't care. Judge me all you want. Deconfusion, declogging, whatever you want to call it. Just, clearing the illusions, because when the moon comes out, it's about confusions and illusions. The moon, right, it rules Cancer. Cancer is an emotionally based sign, right? And it's ruled by the moon, and the moon is all about emotions, up and down, full, less, half, waning, waxing, gibbous, waning gibbous, the crescent moon, you know what I'm saying? It's all different. It's different parts of the moon. Like when the moon is changing, you're changing. The challenges you're facing right now, the experiences and the connections and disconnections that you're having right now are really, boy, mom, if you're feeling challenged and worried and scared, go outside. If you have sage, Palo Santo, go outside, go by a tree, go by something, and just ask Archangel Michael or the spiritual energies of love and light to come in and help clear your mind, cleanse you, and put your feet on the earth, ground and connect yourself to the earth. Connect and clear your energy this week. That's it. You're going to go up and down, up and down. It's okay, because this is, again, when you're ascending, you're going to go through the dark night of the soul, the shadow self, the clearing of the negative emotions, so that you could step to the next levels that you know, there's levels to this shit. And if you want to get to the higher levels, you kind of have to go through the lower levels to get to the higher levels, right? So you got to go through hell to get to heaven type feeling. The feeling, not saying that that's true, but some of us actually did, okay? I love you. And yes, meditate. Meditate will really help you. I do a lot of meditation before I go to bed. I turn on the meditation music to sleep peacefully with those sounds, and I think about peace and love and light, and even though everything is not perfect, it's still beautiful, and it's okay, because life is great, and I'm grateful for everything I have, even though sometimes I'm like, motherfucker, but you have to stop yourself from those thoughts, because I do it too. My brain clicks into negative thinking for like, I give myself 5 minutes of negative thinking, and then I'm like, all right, that's it. Enough of this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to think negative. I'm grateful. Look at me. I get to sleep if I want. It's fucking 4 in the afternoon. If I want to fall asleep right now, I can. People are at work. My daughter's mad independent. She's 10 years old. I got a lot to be grateful for. You know, my bills are paid. I'm chilling. Even if your bills are not paid, even if you got food in the fridge, even if you don't, think positive. Think positive. Tomorrow something amazing is going to happen to me. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. For real, give yourself 5 minutes of negative thinking and cut it off after that. Literally time yourself. All right, brain, you got 5 minutes to think crazy right now. After that, I'm done. What do you want to think about? Well, fuck this person. I hate that bitch. That bitch at work gets on my... And then, okay, we're cutting it off now. You're done. We're all done. Clear it. Love and light to you guys. I hope this message helped you guys in a way. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day, okay? Bye, guys.